This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Provident State Bank.
You still have about 2 more weeks to squeeze in a few more tax deductions, and with that topic comes probably a lot of questions.
Yeah, fortunately for all of us, the team at Provident State Bank has all the answers. And we would like to introduce to you this afternoon the branch manager of Provident State Bank in Federalsburg. This is Denise Coppage. How are you?
Fine. How are you doing?
Thanks for joining us, Stephanie.
Yeah, great to be here.
Okay, now, I guess we had to hit a high point right off the bat. You're not giving tax advice here, right?
No, we are not. We always encourage you to check with your tax professional before making any kind of decisions.
Right. So this is just like some basic information that we need to know to get us up to speed on what we're doing with this.
Yes.
Yeah, but one thing you are going to tell us and explain to us is if people want to get in on those tax distributions, take advantage of them, they don't have much time.
No, they really don't. They have till December 31st to take the required minimum distribution.
Okay. And that's, all things considered, that's your time limit.
That's correct.
You can't go past that.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
December 31st.
All right. So if, and like we said, we know this is a really complicated issue and topic that we're talking about here. If you could boil down the things with Roth and with traditional and et cetera, everything that we're talking about here this afternoon, if you could boil it down to maybe the most important thing that you think people really need to hang on to, what would that be?
Well, you want to make sure you take your required distribution so that you don't have any kind of penalties or tax implications.
Okay.
Also, to make sure that you look into how much you can contribute to your IRA before the tax year of 2021 deadline,
Okay.
which is April 15th of 2022. You can make up to a $5,000 contribution for 2021 taxes and an additional $1,000 catch-up if you're over 50.
Okay.
So has that always been the case, or has it changed?
Yes, no, that's always been the case. You always are given up till the tax deadline of 2022 to make a contribution for 2021.
But for your distribution, you've got to take it by the end of the year.
You sure do.
December 31st.
December 31st, that's
Okay.
correct.
So, and I'm sorry, tell me again, the limits you just said for the contributions to the IRA?
$5,000, an additional $1,000 catch-up if you're over 50.
So in other words, if we had to like withdraw something or whatever the case, or we just want to try to build it up a little bit more, as long as we're over the age of 50,
That's correct.
we can do that.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So going into
For the additional $1,000 if you're over 50.
For the additional $1,000.
Anybody can contribute up to $5,000.
Oh, okay.
But
Yes.
but the thing to keep in mind going into 2022 is that you do have until April 15th
Yes,
to do
April
that.
15th. Yes, you do.
All righty. So with all of this, I hate to say that I'm not real smart on this stuff. Provident State Bank can help me out with this, right?
Of course, of course. Be glad to help you. Stop in to any of our locations. We'll be glad to help you. And of course, always want to check with your tax professional
Yeah.
on any kind of contributions or anything that you want to make for your IRA.
Yeah.
Because I mean, being in the know is important on things like this. Because I feel like I go into it blindly. You know, I just kind of fill out the forms that I have, and then
Yeah.
just hope everything works out.
Yeah.
But that's probably not a great way to do it.
No, probably not, because there are, some tax, implications that you have to make sure that you follow.
Right.
So that's why we always encourage you to check with your tax professional.
So you're not surprised.
No. But we're always there to help you, give advice, not tax advice, but try to, help you work it out. Yes.
There you go.
All right, Denise, thank you so much
Oh,
for
thank
coming
you.
in.
Thank you for having me.
I think I'm going to have to just head over to Provident State Bank.
Absolutely. We'll
Ask
be there to
questions.
help you
Have
as
a list.
always.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much. It
All
was
right.
nice to see you both.